All right, so I'm feeling really, really, really under the weather right now. And I know I was not feeling too great last night, but today has just really not been my day. I mean, I've had a headache, a sore throat, sinus issues. My stomach is bothering me now. I tried eating something and it's not accepting it. So I've really just not had I've just been really out of it. So um I was responding to comments earlier, but honestly, it's gonna take me so long to respond to comments on that video. That the video I posted yesterday is probably like the most interactive video I've ever had on my channel. Primarily due to the fact that like let's see how many comments there are. 75 comments. Probably due to the title. I'm sure it irked a lot of people. I'm surprised it only has 2 thumbs down. But let's get into it. I'm gonna try to respond to really every comment that's on here. So let's try to do that. So we're gonna start with Phantom 96. I pretty much read every single comment that like he's ever posted on my channel. They're always long, they're always insightful, even though I do think he's a bit of a troll, and I've said it on multiple occasions. At least his things are long and they're pretty insightful. But to respond to all three of these, I have to say that like I agree. Like the O-line has been the issue for a long time, and I've been one person I've said it. The O-line has been the issue for the longest time, since dating back to last season. And the whole point of the video yesterday, both videos, the one where in the title it says sarcasm, and even the one where I say he isn't the god that that everyone thought he was. That was purely due to the fact that I think everyone needed to come to the realization that there are issues on this offense that don't start with the quarterback. Was I very harsh on Matt Moore? Yes, he did have, despite the offensive line, Matt Moore himself did have a terrible game. Can I fault him completely? No. Was I very pissed last night and riled up because I finally was like, oh, I can finally fucking say, it's all Matt Moore's fault. Or not that it's all Matt Moore's fault, but it's more things than the quarterback. Yeah, I was a little bit riled up last night, but I stick with what I said. Matt Moore did play really bad, and he did show us that he is the Matt Moore that we've had here since 2011. He is the Matt Moore that went undrafted. Does he play with his heart on his sleeve every game? Yeah, he does. Give him credit for that. He plays out of his mind in terms of his heart. He puts his heart on the field, and when he's crushed, you can see that he's crushed. Is he a good quarterback? No. But has our offensive line been the problem all year? Yes, it has. And the point yesterday was me supposed to be saying, look, there's other issues. I came off a little sarcastic and a little bit of an asshole, but there's other issues. There have been other issues besides the quarterback. That's basically what my whole point is. Brandon, we didn't know. You're pretty right. I'd like to think so. Can we also blame our offensive coordinator because we don't have the best plays called, like a Wildcat, really, but we need to stay together and just trust the process. Don't ever say trust the process. We're going to end up as the 76ers, man. What do I think Gase will do? Cut players or work for them? I think that he might cut someone or might try to make a trade at the trade deadline, but I don't know. It's a lot of it has to do with the offensive line. The offensive line has always been the problem. And look, like I said, do I think that Cutler has been outstanding this year? No, but he hasn't been the main issue. I just keep getting to that point, but it's really been the offensive line. I just have to restate my opinion every single time, just so you guys understand that, like, I'm not going to turn back on my opinion because I do think it's partially right. I always say I'm not a quarterback guru, but I know that Matt Moore is average. Anyways, I do think it's been the offensive line. I don't know if he'll cut anybody, but I think it's time to see if Asiata can do a better job than Bushrod. I mean, they thought that Tankersley wasn't ready. They played him, and he's been pretty good. So I think it's time to give Asiata a try. I already read this comment, and I read it before I went to work. Um, no one's been high on Cutler. He is a starting quarterback. Moore isn't a starting quarterback. I like what I saw out of David Fales in the preseason, but he is 27, and I don't know. Fales would need another week or two. I don't want to go that drastic. I think it's already been said that Cutler will play next week, so should be interesting. Both of them are garbage. Look, I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong. Unfortunate, disappointing performance time by the Dolphins. However, they're silver lining. They get 10 days off. Devontae Parker will be able to play next game. This season's not over, just one game. You're right. Look, and you know what? I'm going to give you a heart for that. You are right. The season is not over. We are 4-3, man. Not one single analyst, anything like that, this year expected us to be over 500. After everything we've been through, they expect us to be a top 5 pick right now. They expected us to be like 1-6, 1-7. This team is playing with a heart or 1-6. Yeah, this team is playing with a heart, and they're showing. And it starts with the coach, but the offensive line, something needs to get figured out in the next 10 days, and it has to be now. Hopefully Park can come back. He clapped back at somebody on Twitter today. It was pretty funny. You hit the nail on the head with Matt Moore. Look, I'm going to keep saying it and keep saying it. I keep saying that I think that Moore is average. And I've said to multiple people who know me, who are know me as a Dolphin fan, and I talk to mostly on a regular basis, that I think that Moore is average, and I think he'll give you 2 to 3 games, then he'll be done. Then you'll see the flaws. Unfortunately, we saw it in 1. Am I rooting for this team to succeed with Matt Moore? Yeah. But once Cutler is fully healthy, which apparently he'll be there for the Raiders game, I'm still going to be riding my starting quarterback, because that is our starting quarterback. Matt Moore is our bench warmer, basically. I put this up 8 hours ago. YouTube notifications have been really off. Guys, just in case you also don't see my video in sub boxes, because I know that YouTube's been having a lot of issues, please go when you watch the video and hit the notification button, because even if they're not working, you'll get the notification eventually, and you'll be able to see every single video. So please, if you're subscribed to the channel or not subscribed, subscribe if you aren't, but put that notification bell on. Someone responded to this, though, by saying, I agree, but the Dolphins would have lost to the Jets if Jay didn't get hurt. Honestly, I think they're both terrible quarterbacks, and we need Tannehill. We lost to Saints 20-0, Jets 26, and now Matt Moore 40-0, 2 bad quarterbacks. Drew Brees isn't a bad quarterback. Flacco is riding 1 Super Bowl, but McCown, yeah, he's bad. I read this and responded to it. I didn't read the response. Enough of Matt Moore, better than Cutler. Moore gets exposed last night. Like Tannehill is 1,000 times better than, but both Moore is a backup, and that is enough with Moore. Moore is a backup, and that is enough. All right, I agreed. I did all this, and then let's see. It's really bad, man. I don't strange seasons. Gase but I don't think Gase is a really good head coach. Yes, a godlike offensive coordinator, but not a head coach. He is definitely a head coach, because a head coach turns around an entire franchise. And in the past 2 seasons, he's done that. Regardless of what happened last night, Adam Gase has turned around an entire franchise. So you kind of did make the video about Matt Moore. Only one player is off the hook with that, and that still is everyone else. What the fuck? Yeah, look, like I said, I will admit I went way too harsh, and I put in a couple comments there that I did go way too harsh last night on Matt Moore. But you got to understand that I've been the one guy on YouTube, for those of you who follow my channel for a long time, people like Sean Jacobson, Aaron Fox. I'm pretty sure that's you. I think that's Aaron. It's either Aaron Fox or Fox and TV or something like that. Like, you guys have followed my channel for a long time, and I've always not liked Matt Moore. If you want to even prove it, go back to last year when Matt Moore was the guy running the show. I still didn't want him in there. So, look, I've just been frustrated with the fact that everyone keeps saying, run Matt Moore, run Matt Moore, run Matt Moore. Like, we want more. That has been frustrating the living shit out of me. And, man, last night just got me riled up, if you get what I mean. Okay. Controller anger, only trolls lose their marbles. Hey, whoa. I'm Gucci. Yes, Matt Moore deserved that bashing. Sorry to say, but he did. Like, I read this already, didn't respond to it. Cutler starting next game, just FYI. We already know that. Obviously, Tannehill and Cutler throw interceptions. This was embarrassing. Matt Moore is not the greatest, but I like him not the greatest. I read that already. Responding to that. Yes, offense has been simplified. What else? I think that's it, right? I responded to pretty much, I think, everyone that I didn't respond to earlier. Yeah. Yeah, I pretty much did that. Like, I understand a lot of people have their opinions, but I gotta say, like, let me see if there's any more. Did anyone recently comment? No. Okay. I gotta say that, like, it's what can we expect? Like, yesterday, was I angry? Yes. But did he deserve it? I needed to, the amount of angry I was for the fact of people who had it drilled in their heads that he's the greatest thing that's ever touched the earth. Before that, and before all of this, will I stick with what I said in my video? Absolutely, 100% will stand by my video. I just will. But, guys, I gotta say, if you want to interact with me on Twitter, since YouTube notifications sometimes aren't 100%, you gotta go follow me on my Twitter at Samurai Radio. I do respond as much as I can. I mean, if you want to see my notifications just for mentions, in terms of people I respond with, you know, I respond. So if you want to, you should. American Airlines, I fucking hate you. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. And as always, peace.